Hello fam, welcome back to my channel. I have another interesting story for you today, so please sit down, relax and enjoy. Amina was a beautiful young lady living in Lagos. She had everything going on for her. Good looks, a decent job and a boyfriend who loved her deeply. His name was David. He was kind, patient and always ready to support her. David treated Amina like a queen. He called her every morning, sent her lunch at work, and never forgot important dates. When she was sick, he was the one who stayed by her side. When she had problems, he listened. But Amina did not appreciate him. She often ignored his messages, cancelled their dates, and made him feel unimportant. Whenever they argued, she never apologized. She knew David loved her too much to leave, so she continued hurting him, believing he would always stay. One evening, after a small misunderstanding, Amina told David, "I don't think this relationship is working. I want to break up." David was heartbroken. He begged her to reconsider, but she was firm. "You deserve better, David. Just go," she said coldly. Months passed and Amina moved on. She started dating other men, but none of them treated her like David. Some were rude, some were unfaithful, and some didn't care about her the way David did. Slowly, she began to regret her decision. Then one day, David came back. He called Amina and asked to meet her. She was surprised but excited. Maybe he still loved her. Maybe he wanted them to try again. When they met at a restaurant, David smiled at her. "Amina, I still love you. Can we give us another chance?" he asked. Amina's heart melted. Without thinking, she said yes. She was so happy to have him back. But this time, things were different. David was no longer the loving and caring boyfriend she once knew. He stopped calling her, ignored her messages, and barely made out time for her. When she asked if something was wrong, he simply said, "I'm busy." One day, without warning, David ended the relationship. "I don't love you anymore," he told her. Amina was shattered. She cried and begged him to stay, but David was unmoved. "Now you know how I felt," he said before walking away. Amina was left alone, broken and filled with regrets. Amina walked away from David's house with tears streaming down her face. The pain in her chest was heavy, like a rock pressing down on her heart. She had never imagined that the same man who once begged her for love would one day reject her. For days, she locked herself inside her apartment, refusing to eat or talk to anyone. Her friends tried to console her, but nothing helped. Every night, she scrolled through her old messages with David, reading the sweet things he once said. She remembered how he used to tell her, "Amina, you are my world." Now she was nothing to him. One evening, Amina's best friend Tolu came to see her. "Amina, you can't continue like this. You made a mistake, but life moves on. You need to forgive yourself." Amina sniffed. "I don't think I'll ever find someone like David again." Tolu sighed. "Maybe not, but crying won't change anything. The only thing you can do is to learn from this and become better." Those words stuck in Amina's mind. She realized that she had been a selfish person in her past relationship. She had hurt David because she thought his love was guaranteed. Now that she was feeling the same pain, she understood what she had done wrong. Instead of spending all her time thinking about David, Amina decided to change. She worked on herself, became more patient and kind, and started treating people better. She focused on her career, went to the gym, and even picked up a new hobby. Months had passed, and Amina had worked hard to rebuild herself. She was no longer the same selfish girl who took love for granted. She had learned patience, respect, and the value of a good partner. One Saturday afternoon, she went to the supermarket to buy some groceries. As she reached for a carton of milk, her hand accidentally brushed against someone else's hand. She turned, and there he was. David. He looked different, more confident, more matured. He smiled politely. Amina, long time no see. Her heart raced. Yes, it's been a while. How have you been? I've been good, he said. You? She nodded. I'm doing better. For a moment, there was silence between them. Amina wanted to say so much, to tell him she had changed, that she missed him, that she wished she had never hurt him. But deep inside, she knew it wouldn't matter. David had moved on. Just then, a woman approached and wrapped her arms around David. Hey babe, I found the cereal. Amina felt a sharp pain in her chest, but she was forced to smile. Nice to meet you, she said to the woman, even though her heart was breaking. David looked at Amina as if he could read her thoughts. Take care of yourself, Amina, he said gently. She swallowed hard. You too, David. As she watched him walk away with his new girlfriend, Amina took a deep breath. It hurt, but she knew she had to accept it. David had given her his heart once, and she had thrown it away. Now someone else had it. Amina walked out of the supermarket with her head held high. She had lost David forever, but she had learned her lesson. Next time, if love ever found her again, she would cherish it. Thank you, my dear friends, for listening to this story. I hope you enjoyed it. Please tell me in the comment section what part of the story you enjoyed the most. Till I come your way again next time. Bye.